So a while ago, I made a video basically saying how the evolution of shorts has somehow gone backwards. Not that shorts were ever good to begin with, but they've got worse over time. I break down what shorts are nowadays in that video, but there is one thing I didn't delve into as much as I should have, and that is the shorts that say you should use their audio.
If you're a small content creator, use this sound to gain at least 100 new subscribers. Don't believe me? Try it yourself.
I've seen a lot of audios that are like,
if you use this audio, you'll instantly get 100 free subscribers.
So that's why if you use this audio, you'll get from anywhere 1 to 10,000 subscribers. If you don't believe me, test it out for yourself.
If you use this sound, your video will either get...
These videos claim using their audio can boost your subscriber count or view count because using the sound will supposedly make your video go more viral because of the audio being used. These types of videos prey on smaller content creators wanting to go viral or at least get some more attention. By promising 100 new subscribers, even to someone like me where that's half the total amount of subscribers I currently have, it makes a lot of smaller creators try it out just for a chance because what do you have to lose? In reality, a majority of these videos don't work out for the smaller creators, but because they remix the audio, the views they got from the video by the smaller content creator are shared with the original creator. So if 100 creators used the audio from one video because it promised 100 new subscribers, and each video got, let's say, 500 views, it wouldn't be a whole lot for the smaller content creators, and there wouldn't be many subscribers if you take into account the short views to subscriber ratio, which can be anywhere between 10% and 0%. 10% would get them 50 subscribers, but this is very, very rare to see this percent for smaller content creators. Even 1% is good if it's consistent. Essentially, the smaller content creators are left feeling a bit sad because there was some hope of growing and that avenue has now been snuffed out. But the original video has just got an extra 50,000 views because 100 different creators got 500 views each, of which those views are shared with the original. I've said it before, but it's just deplorable to prey on the vulnerable who believe they can get something out of it for their own benefit. Ever since I started seeing these types of videos, I knew they were a sham, because I've seen so many of these tricks over the years, and it's always the same promises for little effort needed from the smaller content creators. I've been a content creator for a while who's been making content since 2017. Been making content since 2017. Looking back, I can see why it's not gotten me as far as I've hoped. I've only recently found out how to stretch an image in Sony Vegas. But I also took a break for 4 years, but kept up with the landscape whilst I stopped, not even knowing if I was coming back. The point is, I've seen this before in sub for sub streams, where small content creators would subscribe to each other in order to increase a subscriber count, but not necessarily a view count or like count. But the person hosting the stream would get hundreds of people in their live stream, which looks great to YouTube, because YouTube don't care about what you're streaming, they just care about the statistics. Spam channels were also a thing back in the day. They were huge and would prey on smaller content creators. I made a bunch of videos back in the day talking about these channels. They would spam however many channels of small creators, promising them a chance to grow if they, in return, subscribe and stay active by liking and commenting on videos of theirs, and therefore viewing the videos as well. So whilst these bigger channels were gaining active subscribers by the dozen, each smaller content creator is fighting for only a chance to get some attention to them. I'm getting away from myself. The amalgamation of all this is to say, preying on vulnerable smaller creators with false hopes has always been around and never really went away. Just adapted to the change and hooked as many people as they could, which is now festered into shorts. And this is the worst it's ever been. Instead of individual channels reaching out, regardless if it's automated messages or not, no one really thinks about the actual channels when it comes to content you come across on shorts. Whilst the sites themselves care about statistics, the consumer cares about what kind of content they're seeing. And you almost always never see the small creators with this audio. They just get pushed closer to the abyss of shorts and favour the bigger creators. It's the way the algorithm works. It's not smaller creators' faults, and YouTube's algorithm isn't 100% to blame. These bigger creators know how to make a video and manipulate others for their gain. But throughout my time on my channel, I haven't thought about doing any of these until now, so I decided to see what it was like to use one of these audios, to see what if the audio is saying is true or not. Could I truly get 100 new subscribers simply by posting? Let's find out. So to start off, using the audio was a bit weird. I normally upload content using my computer, so my initial thought was, oh, just remix the audio and then upload some clip of something and we're good to go. But no, you can't do that on a computer. It has to be done via phone or tablet, not on a computer. So instead of having any clips I recorded being able to be used because they were all saved on my computer, I had to resort to using random images I'd saved on my phone. And unlike on a computer, there's less options for uploading, like no tags or no description, just the audio and the video. The original video used a random hashtag which I ended up not using because I've made my feelings on those hashtags clear in my previous video about shorts, and my short about YouTube shorts. But also, the audio states that all I need is the audio to get subscribers, so why do the hashtags or title matter? I named the short FYI this is just an experiment to make any normal viewers know I'm not intentionally doing this for its intended purposes. I couldn't give a rat's ass how many views this video got and how it might affect my channel, I just want to see the outcome of this false hope. So it's been about 24 hours since I posted that short. Let's see how many subscribers I got and how many views it got. So from this short alone, I got 1 new subscriber, 1% of what the audio stated, and I got 1,500 views, which I'm not happy about. Not because of the low view count, but because some shitty channel out there now has an extra 1,500 views. I'd prefer if this got 0 views in all honesty. This amount of views is very average for my channel. It fits into the average range of views for it. It spiked very quickly, more than most of my shorts, but flatlined much quicker as well, only receiving less than 20 views after the 3-hour mark. The analytics show as of now it's better than other shorts, but I know from other shorts that it will soon fall into mediocrity. There we go. Funnily enough, the amount of likes I received was less than average. I got 10 likes on the video when normally I average between 15 to 40 per short. Just thought I'd point out another statistic. Well, that was a short experiment compared to the rest of the video, but it reiterates the idea I've been trying to get across. To smaller creators out there, viral success is never guaranteed. With the algorithm, it can be down to more luck than skill. There are things out there that can increase your chance of success, but the percentage on obtaining success will never be 100%. However, you can do things like using the right tags, making decent thumbnails, making a compelling title, amongst other things. I'm not really a good person at telling you all this. There are thousands of videos on YouTube right now that do a better job explaining this than I do. One more thing you can do to help is to collaborate and connect with other like-minded creators. Well, thank you for watching this longer ramble about YouTube Shorts, but really the bigger play at hand here. Someone commented on my last video about shorts, about the audio specifically, which made me think about this particular part of YouTube Shorts and looked deeper into it. It's not exactly about YouTube Shorts, but something that now would camouflage itself as one. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, let me know by liking the video and maybe subscribing if you haven't already. I've got some gaming videos coming out in the near future, mainly just shortened versions of some of my live streams on Twitch, live Mondays and Fridays at 8 PM British Standard Time. Any other ideas? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I've got for you guys today. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.